You want to know more about Roselle Hibiscus? So watch this video. Stay tuned to the end of the video for 2 special bonuses. The scientific name of Roselle Hibiscus is Hibiscus sabdariffa. Some of the more common names are Roselle Hibiscus, Florida cranberry, Jamaican sorrel, and Indian sorrel, among others. The experts say that Roselle Hibiscus will grow in zones 3 through 11. In zones 3 through 7, it grows as an annual. In zones 8 through 11, it grows as a perennial. But in my personal experience, here in zone 9B in Florida, it still grows as an annual. Roselle is a very low maintenance plant. It grows 3 to 6 feet tall. It requires 6 or more hours of full sun. It's not picky about soil, clay, loamy soil, sandy soil, doesn't matter. It prefers well-drained soil. However, it will tolerate wet feet, a little standing water, a little flooding, just as long as it isn't more than a few days. Roselle Hibiscus is a very attractive plant. It's very well known for its gorgeous flowers, and the calyxes are equally as attractive. Roselle is a little bit different than the other hibiscuses that I'm accustomed to. The flowers are very much smaller and the calyxes are very large. That makes them good for tea. There's more flesh on the calyxes to use. Leaves, the flowers, roots, seeds, and calyxes are all edible and considered to be a natural remedy throughout the world. The leaves are typically eaten in salads. Sometimes you can also make tea from the leaves. The calyxes can be eaten raw. They taste kind of like a cranberry. It's more common to use the calyxes in tea. That is pretty much true for all hibiscuses. Before the flowers open up, they're this pink color here. And then when they fully open up, they're white. The calyxes will mature in late October through December.
Metabolic syndrome, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, obesity, and heart disease have closely related causes and symptoms. Hibiscus may be able to assist with each of these by lowering blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol, triglycerides, and by reducing inflammation and body fat. More research is needed in these areas. The FDA may not approve of hibiscus as a natural healing remedy. As always, consult your doctor. Pregnant women should avoid consumption of hibiscus to be safe. The various antioxidant compounds found in hibiscus can help to detox your liver, have anti-cancer properties, and may enhance the effect of chemotherapy treatments. Hibiscus is known to have antibacterial, antiviral, and antimicrobial properties. Hibiscus contains high amounts of vitamin C and additional essential compounds that may boost your immune system. Hibiscus can increase circulation and brain activity, which allows the brain to release an increased amount of serotonin into the bloodstream that will enhance your mood. Adding hibiscus to your meals can help reduce inflammation in the gut and can have a mild, natural laxative effect.
It's time to harvest the Roselle Hibiscus calyxes. We use these to make tea. It's pretty easy to harvest them. You just cut the large ones off, let the small ones get a little bit bigger before you harvest those. That's a pretty good first harvest. So next up is processing them before we dry them. And now we have to process the calyxes that we harvested. Basically, you just want to take the red portion, which is the good portion, off, save that, and then you save what's left over, because we'll let those dry out naturally and use the seeds to plant for next year. And when you're all done, you'll get about this much flesh of the calyx. You can either eat it raw. Kind of cranberry taste. Put it in a salad. Or you can do what we're gonna do. You dry this and use it for tea. And you'll have about this many of the leftover calyxes. I'm just gonna let these dry out and use the seeds to spread around the food forest next year. We're ready to dry the Roselle calyxes. 110 degrees. For 6 hours. I ended up dehydrating at 110 degrees for 12 hours. You can raise the temperature a little bit if you want to, maybe if you want it to go a little faster. Bonus number 1, click on the card to learn about my personal experience beating high blood pressure using Roselle Hibiscus tea. Bonus number 2 is this handy reference card with all the characteristics of Roselle Hibiscus.